Sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On third down, Wilson. They set up the screen to Lynch. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll... Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his leg.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie. Hey, 15. Shoot.
On the ground with a tight end. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. These two teams all tied after one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
Not the result they were looking for there on third down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show mom that he gets to play in the game.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over first and goal. Now McCoy. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. McCoy, the lone man in the backfield on second and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run, and the Chiefs have taken the lead. No problem there on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind. Coming to the line. Up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Score. So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that. And maybe we can get this game tied up.
That one a first down pickup of 8. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Run this with Homer. 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
7 yards there and a first down. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Yellow, yellow. Arcelani. Mike 55, Mike 57. Switch up. Switch.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike, 50. Yellow, yellow.
Now Mahomes. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Attack! I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine. Pilot 64, weak. Attack! 15. 25, check 25, check. Echo. Kill. 55 is mine, guys. Attack!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Let's go.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Wilson to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. From midfield now, here's Wilson being chased out left. He may try and run for this. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Hey, 43, 43, 10 team. Fight on these two, fight on these two.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chief. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Escaping the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Check. Fresno. Slam.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. K.J. Wright drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Now it's Lockett. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Here we go.
On first down, Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Wilson, quick slant, caught by Moore. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That had disaster written all over it. You've got a right-handed quarterback rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. That's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Hill, the intended receiver once again, and it'll bring up third down. Mahomes going to throw. And going deep for Hill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Going on the ground with Homer. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On 2nd and 12, Wilson dancing to his left. He lets it fly for Lockett. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised. But that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And he's taken down inside the red zone past the Seattle 15. It's a big run there by McCoy. 49 yards on the ground. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Set, hut, 60 outlaw. Come on, baby, come on, let's go. Let's go.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 4th down.
Switch! Shift! 80 weapon! Hey, yo, go down.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 1st down, Lynch. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. This is Homer. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Play action. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing is Wilson. And he's got his target. That's more. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Travis Homer, 30 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Myers connects on the PAT. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Stays on his feet. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get Doc.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 83 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check the backer. 80
Looking to throw on second down. Wilson, he'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack by Terrell Suggs. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Now a first down carry here from McCoy. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll go again to McCoy. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey,
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. On 3rd down, Wilson forced out to his left. He's going to get this out to Marshawn Lynch. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. They'll run on first down. It's Lynch. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. On third down, they go Lynch. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. He can run for it, and he will. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Go team! 53, Mike.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Right here. Get up! Right in! I got it. Shift! Hey, alert! Protein spill!
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On 2nd and 9, Trubisky hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Here's Trubisky, escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. First carry now for David Montgomery. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. That one a first down pickup of 8. 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line.
It's just me and you. It's just...
From the 30 on 2nd down, Trubisky eluding the pressure right.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. The screen pass here to Cohen. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. Trying to wedge his way in there, no signal. I don't think he got there. He did it. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. On fourth down, they snap it to Mayfield. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on fourth down. Yeah, I'm speechless. You're back in the shadow of your own goalpost. What? Talk. I don't know.
I was hoping you would keep talking.
First half,
I was hoping that you weren't speechless because I have no explanation for this. It does remind me a little bit of a playoff game in the NFL a few years back where they ran a real trick play that was actually named after a song title. And they end up fumbling the ball deep in their own territory, set a bad tone for the game, and end up losing a playoff game. That's what that call there reminded me of.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. On first and 10, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Throwing again, Mayfield on second and 10. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. This is fielded at the 27. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Now Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. Going up top for Miller. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team.
There he goes left side. And all the Nick Chubb, 82 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness to it? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Eluding the pressure right. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. Well,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
Under crunch.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. They'll try to run for it with Cohen, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They'll try and pick it up with Cohen, and he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now it's Trubisky. Now they go screen. It's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now Cohen. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. On 2nd and goal, Trubisky. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. That is caught by Cohen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. The Browns drive about to get started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Alert, 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 alert.
3rd and long for Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red.
Here's a pass swung out. Mitchell Trubisky. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Let's go. Bang, bang, bang. Pistol. Watch out.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Hey, alert 33.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They run it again with Chubb. Pushing his way through. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Mayfield stepping up. He'll try and run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. On 3rd down, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 42.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. And again, it's Chubb. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Mayfield throwing quickly out to Beckham. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
And the Browns' 1st down.
180.
You.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And it's caught. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Point it right.
59. Squeeze, double. Mike 5'9". I'm coming.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Watch the slant.
They'll give it to Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th.
Run.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. Steps away. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Floyd picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Now Mayfield on 4th down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Landry, the intended target. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Now Mayfield lost the football. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Browns on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd getting him once again, his 3rd.
Roller skates this entire